Hi, I'm Lynn with Sunshine Yoga Shack, and I'm here with Jessica. Yay, Jessica! Jessica, so you're teaching this fantastic event at the end of this month. Can you tell us a little about it?
So it will be Yen, Yoga Nidra, and I'll be playing the sound bowls at the end of it, just to get people really into their zone and just able to really relax and release and just renew for the new season.
That sounds amazing. Let me ask you a few questions about how did you get into the sound bowls?
You really? You play them during class, and it feels so good at the end of class, and so that's where my interest became, and then in teaching and incorporating that in my own teaching and seeing the effects that it has on people, especially people who at the time might be really dealing with some stuff. It just calms them in a way that so many other things don't.
True.
And so I wanted to really elaborate on that, and for my own meditation, playing the bowls is really just calming for me as well.
Right, they really just raise your vibration.
They do.
Really, it's really a great treat. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun.
I'm stoked.
So, well, you've been a member of the Sunshine Tribe forever, and we love you here. And you teach deep yoga on Sunday at 5 and aerial Wednesday at 6:15. And you also do some healing yoga for some rehab centers in town. And you want to share any kind of information about that with us?
A big part of yoga for me and why I teach and what I enjoy teaching, I really like to focus on the healing aspect of yoga and just the therapeutic effect that it really has. And especially with dealing with rehab and with addiction, it's therapeutic, and it allows people to deal with things that they may not know how to talk about or may not be ready to talk about, and it just provides that safe space to figure out like what's going on inside of us, both physically and mentally, and even just having that time for quiet and for silence that nobody really gets in our society. And so that's such an important part of yoga for me. And I think that in a lot of practice, what we think yoga is this very like active, hardcore practice, when really a big part of it is just slowing down.
Right.
So.
Right. I like what you said about healing space, safe space.
Yeah.
And that was really what spoke to me as well about yoga. When did you start practicing yoga yourself?
I was 22. I'll be 40 this year, and so
good girl. Yeah.
I took my first class as a college extracurricular, and I just fell in love with it. Practiced off and on, and I really didn't get too into it until when I started here, because I wanted to do a teacher training. I did my teacher training, and I really found the true magic of yoga. And I dealt with a lot of stuff. I had a mother who dealt with a lot of mental issues. She was bipolar my entire life, in and out of mental hospitals. And seeing what she went through, what she didn't necessarily have to go through. Like if she had yoga, I feel like her life would have been different. And for me, just living that and repressing so much, my teacher training really brought that to the surface. I was really able to let go and deal with a lot of things that I didn't even know were there. And so I've experienced that, and I want other people to feel that magic and to feel that release.
I'm so glad you brought up teacher training. I forget it often, but truly we need to heal ourselves so we can be yoga teachers and help facilitate healing in others, which I think is what we do here.
Oh, absolutely.
And what did you find that was different about Sunshine Yoga Shack compared to other places that you practiced yoga in the past?
The community, like just walking in and feeling accepted, and just like there's just you walk in and you feel like you're just gonna hang out with your friends a lot of the time.
Right.
You come here, initially because you want to try yoga or you want to do yoga, but the thing that keeps me coming back and the thing that makes it to where I miss it if I have to skip
right
length of time, I miss my friends.
Right.
And the yoga's just it's kind of a bonus.
Right.
So
I love that. And I know when I started practicing yoga, I didn't have anyone to go to yoga class with, but I knew it just spoke to my soul. It was something that I needed to do. And so I went by myself. I didn't have anyone to go practice yoga with. So I went to myself and I practiced everywhere. And I felt like an outsider so often in my yoga practice. But going back to that safe place time and time again helped me change and grow so much. And that's why I created this place, to have a place where everyone can come here and feel included. So I'm so glad you just hit the nail on the head. You're just everything that we want about the studio. Any final comments you want to make? No? We're excited for her event. It is at the end of this month. It's on Sunday, and it'll be
an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Is it? What do you know? What time it is?
It will be at 6:30.
6:30. Or is it Friday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday at 6:30.
We've got our lives together, I promise.
We got it. We'll post it. It's all posted online. So